Testing, testing. Hey, there we go. It's working. You're not going to believe what worked. I unplugged it and plugged it back in. So yeah, we're good. You know what's so I've read the manual for ET for the Atari 2600. It doesn't seem like that bad of a game. So like we're going to beat it. Um but I think we're going to take a small deviation first because I have Mr. Run and Jump, which is an Atari 2600 game that they just released like last year. Literally, I'm holding it in my hands. Sorry, I don't have a camera set up, but you could do a Google search for it. Mr. Run and Jump. But yeah, it's a platformer for the 2600, and it's an actual Atari cartridge that you could buy. Again, not sponsored. I just think that's freaking cool. So yeah, um, yeah, it's a platformer with 6 worlds. And I'm saying a lot, but you know, it's a live stream. I can say how many times I want. And then we'll hop over to ET, and then I don't know, we'll see what else we have time for because we got a whole bin full of Atari games. So, mm. Speaking of Atari games, hold on 1 second. Oh, I didn't realize till now Streamlabs was giving me a notification about my mic. It was like microphone detected, but no input or something. What did it say? Notifications. Your microphone is unmuted but has no signal. Yeah, it told me that 2 minutes ago. I did not see it. My videos are always iconic. Me. I think I think there's better channels out there with higher production values. But for now, you guys have tuned into this one, which means unless you figure out how to open a new tab and close this one, you're kind of stuck watching this. So I'm gonna have to do something on the stream. I guess we're gonna have to start playing. All right, I'm gonna turn off the standby. So I got. If you weren't here last week, I have an Atari 7800 Plus. So what that is, not only is Atari again not sponsored, I just think this is neat. um, Atari's been re-releasing their consoles too. They re-released the 2600 called the 2600 Plus and the 7800 called the 7800 Plus. Uh, I really only have 2600 games. I have one 7800 game. That's because it came with the 7800 Plus. But I just wanted it for backwards compatibility. A 7800 could play both, so why not get that? And it was a Black Friday deal. I got like paddle controllers. I got Mr. Run and Jump. And I got wireless controllers too. Um, I got a wireless 2600 joystick and a wireless 7800 gamepad. You know, the flat one. I think that's the one that only Europe got. We got the weird Atari 5200 shaped thing. And we all know how fun that controller was to use. Well, the original 5200 one. I don't have anything Atari 5200, although. Uh, and it finally sold out to Big Atari. Please, I think Atari's pretty little in compare. No offense to Atari, but they're pretty little in comparison to what they used to be. Um, I don't know. Like it's something I feel like I've been interested in the Atari lately. It's like I don't know. They were the first. All right. Well, technically, the first was the Magnavox Odyssey, but they were the first to really make a splash with interchangeable cartridges. Your streams are always so fun to watch. Thanks for posting this. Well, sheesh, you're welcome. Sorry about all the preamble in the background, but I figured you guys might want some backstory before we hop in. Um, so yeah, we got Atari 7800 Plus, but so for Christmas, Santa gifted me this amazing thing. Again, not sponsored. This is like actually what I. It's I don't say that. No, it's scam and crypto thing. No, okay, they have the scam crypto. What else did they have? Didn't they have Wasn't there this thing they did a Kickstarter for like this Atari watch where like the games were on a USB drive and they popped out of the watch or something and like then that USB drive went in your TV? There was something like that and I almost backed it but I didn't and I'm glad I didn't because it didn't come out. So hey, Nintendo's not innocent. Look at the Wii U. I'm kidding. I love the Wii U. Like I say this on Twitter and Blue Sky. What's the other one? Yeah, I say this all the time. I liked the Wii U before it was cool to like the Wii U. I liked it when everybody else was hating it. I mean, I wanted more games to come out for it, but for anyone curious, I also have a Mountain Dew Voltage to go with us this evening. Has fine with a vintage Atari. Yes. All right. 2600 already. I'm using the 7800 gamepad for Mr. Run and Jump because it's way easier. Wait, Delta, isn't that saying that anything at all is better than Mountain Dew Voltage? If you're trying to say Voltage is good, I think you meant to face the symbol the other way around. um, I don't like Voltage as much as I used to, but it is pretty good. You know what's really good? Mountain Dew Summer Freeze, but it was a limited time thing. Anyway, but yeah, I don't have a camera set up, but trust me, this is an actual cartridge. Like, I'm actually like plastic. Yeah, it's good for Wii games. All right, I'm gonna pop this in. Sorry, I gotta lean over. Okay. Takes a while for the game. Well, not a while, a few seconds for the game to load. No game detected. Awesome. So the cartridge must be dirty. This is a brand new cartridge. Oh, it's trying to load something. Oh, is it gonna do like last week where we get cursed stuff? Before last week, it was loading some cartridges like with bad dumps. Hey, it worked. Mr. Run and Jump. Are you guys ready for the soundtrack? Wait, here it comes. Yeah. Oh, that's a green text thing. Sorry, never mind. Oh, so this cart doesn't work on home. But no. Oh, so this console doesn't work well with homebrew carts. Oh, that's good to know. To be honest, I kind of bought this hoping it was gonna be like. Here, I'll mute the game for a sec for you guys. I kind of bought the 7800 Plus hoping it was gonna have the best compatibility with cartridges. Um, if that's true about homebrew cartridges, that kind of sucks. Yeah, I bought this to be like my ultimate cartridge machine. But anyway, I keep deviating from the topic. For Christmas, I got an Atari Game Station Go. If you don't know what that is, look it up. It's a 7-inch handheld portable console that has its Atari games and all the Atari controls built in. It's got the paddle, the trackball, it's got a D-pad. It even has a numeric pad because it has 2600, 5200, and 7800 games built in, and like some Atari arcade games. I'm gonna definitely be reviewing this thing because it's pretty freaking cool, and I got a lot to say about it. You can even add ROMs to it. Again, I don't know why, but I feel like I have to stress this. Not sponsored. I just think Atari's cool. I don't know. Okay. Sorry, I took another sip of soda. Yeah, I would like be all over getting it. Wait. Uh, are you kidding me, bruh? No, you're real. I kind of thought at some point I would get a flash cartridge and like load up and play them on here, but that's kind of sucky. That's kind of stinky. Um, Fooey and a biscuit. Oh well, I guess I could always load homebrew stuff to the Atari Game Station Go and play them on there because it has HDMI out. Well, I'm glad you told me that, so I know. Anyway, I'll put the sound of the flashcard back on so you guys can hear the soundtrack. Ready? That's the whole song. It's like one flashcard that works, both of them don't. I forget the one that works, though. I don't like those odds anyway. No, that's good to know. Thank you for letting me know. Well, we're here with the 7800 Plus, and we do have a physical copy of Mr. Run and Jump, so we might as well play that. So, the way the scoring works, you have unlimited lives. You start with 25,000 points, and they go down over time. And I think you lose 100 points if you lose a life. One hit death. There's 6 worlds, 6 checkpoints, 1 checkpoint for each world. So theoretically, you get the best score by never losing a life and getting there as fast as you can. These jumps, you have to be like on the pixel edge area. This game's way easier to play using the 7800. I tried playing this with a 2600 joystick. I got such bad hand cramps. Now, I know this looks easy. This gets really deceptively difficult. The first, like, 3 worlds are a breeze. So, in case it wasn't obvious, your dog ran away, and your dog is running through all these worlds, and you gotta chase after him. Ah, we're getting bad sprite flickering again, aren't we? Son of a biscuit. Might not be able to help that, unfortunately. Might have to... Barnacle loaf. Alright. When we're dead, the timer doesn't go down. So until we respawn, the timer will pause. So maybe... Let me play around... frame rate settings. They didn't make a difference last week, but... Why not, right? Custom frames per second. Yeah, but here's the thing. I am. Like, if I set it to 60 here, I just set it to 60. Well, it doesn't seem like it's flickering as bad as it was, but in person, it's flickering totally fine. Like I'm literally setting the FPS to... Oh my god, I think unplug, replug. I even tried 59.94. Let me try that. It's still being viewed as 30 on YouTube. YouTube, are you not listening when I change the settings? I will say, maybe it'll change on YouTube's end because I just had it set to... For frames per second / resolution, I just had it set to device default, so I switched it to custom just now, and I set to FPS 60. So... Sorry, there's a separate configure video button, so I just clicked that to see... Oh, brightness, contrast, hue, saturation, that's not what we want. And nope. Okay, that screen was not what we want. I think when you start a stream at 30, it caps at that throughout the stream. That sounds like a thing that's probably a thing, isn't it? Well, I guess there's no harm in us stopping and then starting the stream again, huh? Alright, you guys got pinky promise you're gonna come back, though. Okay. Alright, I have it hard set to 60. Let me just confirm. Go back in the settings. Properties. Oh, not properties, you dingle hopper. Elgato settings. FPS 60. It is definitely set to 60 now. So I'm going to